Corona is one of the disease and which takes a toll on your breathing ability. So when the situation worsens, it is a general trend that solution starts coming from various sources, and being in India, most of the recommendations are towards going for the natural means to cater to those problems. One of the remedies that was being circulated on the social media these days was some assortment of things which can help you aid your oxygen level, and I'm quite sure you must have gone through this post in which there were four ingredients: ajwain, lavang, eucalyptus oil and camphor. Mix them all and tie them in a small piece of cloth. Keep inhaling it on a regular interval. It was claimed that it can increase your oxygen level, and even on the high altitudes of Himalaya, tourists are often provided this thing to help you with your breathing, your oxygen level. Now, in this critical situation, and we hear all the things that oxygen level is one of the important measure that indicates how much healthy you are or how you're doing on your breathing ability front. Most of the middle class have acquired the oximeter, which gives a measure of how much your oxygen level is. I'm quite doubtful about its calibration and its accurate readings, but still I think it's quite working. It's showing the results. Now, there is a news site known as Alt News. It keeps tracking all the sources that have been circulated and being claimed on the media. When it researched into this remedy, it came out with a conclusion: no, it's not helping you increasing your oxygen level. They say camphor, in fact, on the other hand, on long exposure can cause camphor poisoning. And apart from those uh, camphor, the other ingredients too haven't shown any promising result. There are not such any scientific evidence to base this claim. They say do not believe this thing just blindly, and moreover in corona it's the efficacy of lung that goes down, and it's not the blockage into your nasal cavity or your throat that actually brings down your oxygen level and breathing trouble after all. Anyways, I am really surprised by what to believe and what not. And this story is not new, since uh, many times a research will come that this thing is good, and tomorrow another will come. It ain't working. The day after tomorrow, then the research will say, okay, this is done or this is taken in certain amount, it will help. Take for example, egg. When I was young, I came across the article when sometimes they used to say the egg yellow is the most nutritious part of an egg. Sometimes you can just go for it, and it is the crux of the egg. It gives you the maximum nutrition. Years later, research was made, and then they say if you're eating the egg, try to remove that yellow thing. There's cholesterol. Then again, few research came. They say, okay, if it's taken in just 2 eggs a day, it's not harmful at all. It will not increase your cholesterol, because when it's taken in controlled amount, it's a good cholesterol after all. And there is also a chemical known as choline, which is really good for your body. When the gym persons are spending their energy a lot on everyday basis, they are recommended to for the intake of eggs in huge quantities. I've seen people eating like 10 or 15 eggs a day, and they're supposed to remove the egg yellow because it's said to contain the cholesterol, which can in fact depreciate your capability of the heart. And it's not just that. Many things which you are consuming since many years, an article will come that eating so on a regular basis can lead to carcinogen, can lead to cancer one day. And still today, science is still clueless about the cancer, why it happens. can the exact measures or reasons behind it can be gauged, it's still unsuccessful. It's more or less hit and trial and just assuming that maybe ingestion or consumption of this thing 10 years down the line, 5 years or 15 years down the line is causing the cancer. But the thing is what to believe today and what not. I think even if there comes to remedy and if it's natural, what can be done is it should be taken in a moderate amount. There shouldn't be any excess of that thing. Like there were recommendation of kanas that you say the liquid potions kind of thing which helps you regain your health in terms of throat infections or that blockage. People were used to consuming this in that since last year, and now it's said since people are using it in much more amount than recommended for the body, it was affecting the liver. So the wise move can be, even if you are being recommended an Ayurvedic thing, the natural therapies, it should be taken in controlled amount. The question would be, what is in controlled amount? Just do not go for excess. Maybe put a gap or two of days and just ensure that rather than helping you out, it doesn't become a major problem for you in the future, because once health is lost, no one is credible, no one is going to take the responsibility, and you are at your own and life is precious. So be worried about it, check all the resources and cross check if the thing that is recommended is true or not. So that's all from my side today. There you go. Bye. Take care.